today I'm going to beat every single boss in Jedi Survivor on the hardest difficulty, Jedi Grand Master. This means enemies are going to be more aggressive, which makes it so I have less time to react to their attacks, and they also do more damage, so expect me to die a lot in this game, and I mean...
perish with the order.
A lot. So we're going to start off the game as a walking simulator, walking around the city as a prisoner and also taking in a few hits. And then we are actually introduced into our first fight. No, this isn't a boss fight per se, but we do learn the basics of the game, pushing, striking, blocking, and also dying. Yep, okay, that was a great start, wasn't it? But later we encounter our first actual boss, K405, or what I like to call the most frightening thing in this game. Holy crap, that actually scared the hell out of me. That was so unexpected. Alright, this is the first boss of the game. Let's do this. Let's see what we're getting ourselves in for. Alright, so he's already turned red, so I could avoid that. Now I can take a shot. Wait, why can't I block these? It's actually a good thing that I also have a teammate on my team, so I can actually take some shots at him. But there we go, that was our first boss finally completed. Now, I was struggling a bit with it, so I think he was actually meant to be easy. So considering that I struggled with that, I'm wondering what the other fights are going to look like. Yes, because right after we fought our first boss in the game, I think the robot was just a warm-up because the Knife Sister, she's no joke. Okay, how was I meant to block that? You know what, I'm just going to run away, I need to heal up. And then she just comes straight after me. She gives me like no time to like rest. And let me just use my force ability to slow down time. So now I can finally take a few hits on her. Why is she avoiding my shots? What's happening? Yeah, look, I can't even hit her. She keeps moving backwards. All right, there we go. Finally got one hit. But yeah, she just keeps moving back. It's so annoying. Yeah, okay, there we go. I finally died. That was actually my first death. Okay, let's try it again. So I'm gonna avoid this, block that. Okay, that one didn't work, but the second one did. I've noticed that this game also gives you a lot of time to just evade those red shots. And of course, I still get hit there. I was gonna say I was actually getting better at this, but I have run out of my heals, so it'll only take a couple more hits and then I'm dead. And yeah, of course. This is actually really difficult. Okay, there we go. We finally made it to the next cutscene. I died like 2 more times after that, but we finally made it here. Oh, damn, he just split his lightsabers into 2. Wait, are we... Oh, we're using dual lightsabers now. Okay, this is perfect. I can just keep hitting, and then I'm just gonna have to block now. Just keep block... Oh, wait, no, my pairing stops. Oh my god, I'm so close to dying. I just gotta keep blocking. Come on. Come on, she's so close to dying, and I'm also so close to dying. Okay, I just avoided that. Oh, with dual stance equipped, hold triangle to automatically parry. Oh, so I'm just invincible now. Okay, well there we go. We finally got it completed. Oh, damn, we just cut her head off. Yeah, it just rolls into frame. What's with people cutting people's limbs off? Like the first game, it was a hand, now it's a head. But anyways, that was our first main boss now fully completed. It only took me 5 attempts, but we got it. So it looks like now after completing that first mission, I can now customize my lightsaber. Now I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna choose the cyan blade. However, I think my goal is when I defeat all the bosses, I will literally become a Jedi Master. So I think that will be the goal, to get the yellow blade at the end of the game. And not long after that, we get into another boss fight with one of these raiders here who are terrorizing this planet. Okay, let's see if I can try. I'm using my dual lightsabers, so I want to see how quickly I can do this, because this isn't one of the main boss fights, but it still technically counts as a boss. I'm still stuffing up on the rhythm, but I'm actually getting him down quite quickly, so this is going to be an easy fight. Come on, here we go. He's nearly done. Alright, there we go. He's now dead. Like I said, these bosses are quite easy, even for Grand Master difficulty, which is very strange. After defeating that raider, I explored the planet a little bit more, spending hours killing more stormtroopers and working out some more puzzles. But eventually, I finally made it to next boss, who I believe is the main villain in this game, although it's hard to tell because there's like 3 characters, so I don't know who the main villain actually is. But anyways, this is Dagon, a Jedi Master who we found trapped in a water tank, and after freeing him, he also decides to customize his lightsaber as well, immediately turning it to the dark side. Now, we have a little bit of an advantage against him because he only has 1 arm, so I thought. Let's see how hard this is gonna be. Okay, he already fires a lightsaber at me. Like I said, he only has 1 arm, so this should be pretty easy, but I'm not too sure. Also, parrying is so hard in this game. Like, you always have to be like perfectly timed. Yep, okay, there we go. Well, you know what? That was our first attempt. Let's just try that again. Yeah, this is so hard. I haven't even done a lot of damage on him, and I've already run out of my stims. Yep, okay, there we go. I died again. This is terrible. Now, I've been using the double lightsaber, but I saw someone complete this with a dual lightsaber instead, so I think I'm going to be using this. Hopefully, I can get a lot further than before. Okay, there we go. I actually blocked his attack. You know, the amount of slices I've caused him, he should definitely be dead by now. Oh my god, even trying to like stim myself, he just comes right at me and just attacks me. I feel like I'm just wasting stims right now. It's so hard to just not get hit at all. But the good thing was there was like a health bar back there that I ran over, which gave me my health back. But of course I had to die once again. Yeah, great. This is really a challenge. You know, I think I'm gonna change strats. Now, I've already died like 8 times so far. So I think instead of using dual or double lightsaber, let's try the single one. Which makes sense because he's also using one lightsaber as well. So why should I use 2? Oh my god, this is so annoying. I can't avoid these shots. He just keeps stabbing me. What is happening? What am I meant to do? After dying multiple times, I barely get anywhere close to actually doing enough damage towards him. So when it came to doing this for the 20th time, I got him nearly close down to 0, but of course he had to sneak a quick one on me. Come on, I literally jumped over there. How did he even get me, man? But after dying 4 more times, I finally actually took him out. And this is why I saved the health bar to last, because I don't even have any more stims left. So I just really have to just try and take him out. Okay, I blocked his flying lightsaber. I can also do that as well, but I just gotta keep walking and just keep evading. Oh my god, that was so close. Oh my god, finally. Yes, I finally got to the cutscene. I didn't kill him though, that was the only problem. But I mean, playing like this actually makes competing these boss battles so worth it though. Like, I think I died like 23 times, but still, it was worth it. So after not defeating Dagus, he flew away, which left us alone on this planet. So we had to fly all the way to Jeddah. From there, we fought a massive scorpion, died multiple times, fought some stormtroopers and an AT in a dust storm, then flew to the moon to fight a Darth Maul robot type character, and then after that we found another Sith in an astronaut suit, which also gave us a new stance. Ooh, this is like the lightsaber that Kylo Ren has. If only I was on the dark side, this would have worked. But it still looks really cool though. From there, I flew back to Kobo to fight a bounty hunter and then fought another Jedi in an armored suit. After all those small bosses, we finally rescued one of our friends who was rudely interrupted by Dagan again. So this looks like this is gonna be our next rematch. Oh, okay, so now he's got his double lightsaber now. Well, I also have that as well. So let's do this. Oh no, it just also floats around him. Okay, but hey, I'm dodging his shots now. So we actually might get this done in less attempts than last time. Wait, what? I actually blocked that. Okay. I actually clicked square when I was actually meant to evade. Yeah, that was actually my fault. All right, let's try that again. I think this time I should use my pistol stance so I can just shoot him from the other side of the map. So I can just do this. All right, I'm actually getting his health down quite a bit, but now I can actually just stab him. The issue is he's so aggressive. Okay, of course I just had to stuff that one up as well. Oh my god, I can't even do anything because there's like, for some reason I can't block that lightsaber, like he's flying at me. Yep, this is, okay. Of course I stuffed that one up again. Let me just use my double wielded, and until I keep dying, I'll switch to some stances to see which one actually works. And that's what I did. I kept using the double wielded until I died like another 8 more times. And then I tried the pistol one again. I think every time he's going to like throw the lightsaber, I just have to keep shooting. So this actually might work. So I think now I can start shooting. And of course I ran out of ammo, great. They don't really give you enough bullets, do they? But yeah, I think this is the way to do it. Just keep shooting, and then after I finish my ammo, I should just start hitting him. And also should start working on my blocking again. Okay, there we go, perfect. And after dying multiple times, I've only got his health down to like the D of his name, so it's like very low, but I just can't finish it until I found a little glitch. I just want to try this. If I jump and then dash over to this point, but don't land on it. Okay, cool. So the health bar shows up, which means I could shoot him from here. So I could just keep doing this. The only problem is I'm going to run out of ammo, but I'm actually getting his health down quite a bit. Can I throw the lightsaber at him? No, that's not. Okay, maybe if I hold on to it. Yeah, okay. It doesn't go down. It only just goes to the direction you're looking at. Oh, wait, I just landed outside the map. Wait. Ooh, okay, I think I could just... Okay, let me just die, and then we'll try that again. Now, usually you lose your health every time you fall off that, but I turned that setting off. I'm still using the Grand Master setting, but yeah, I could just fall off. Okay, so his health bar is there. I want to try and just get outside the map. Okay, there we go. Oh, of course. Of course I have to fall off the map, but that's my goal. I just want to try and get up there. So I could just try and like... Oh, okay, you just jumped off the map. Okay, there we go. See, like what Sia said, just think outside the box. There's always different ways to complete a task.
Sometimes the solution to a problem lies in how it's framed. Always consider the situation from multiple angles.
I didn't have to face him, I just had to get him to fly off the map for me. So with my lightsaber now bugged in the cutscene and still not killing Dagon yet, looks like we're gonna have to do another rematch with him later. But in the meantime, I get to verse his personal soldier, Ravis. And this was the hardest boss battle in this game, no doubt. This literally took me 5 hours to complete. The first part was pretty easy. I got him down to like completely drained his health. And still, I had a little bit of heals left, but it was only up until the second part after the cutscene, that's when everything got intense. Like the amount of red attacks he does is so hard to keep up with. I will say using a double-sided lightsaber is probably a bad choice to use, so after getting destroyed a couple more times, I thought I should change my stance yet again because I just needed something more effective. I'm going to try the crossguard because it does say it has a little bit more power and defense compared to the other lightsabers, so maybe this one will actually work. Okay, time for the rematch. Alright, just already fire missiles at me. Okay, that's great. There we go, we're actually blocking the shots. Okay, avoid that. Oh my god, of course. It sucks because when I fire a shot, you can't cancel it, so you just have to go with that swing. So I swung at him and then he just wanted to go red straight away and I couldn't avoid it. Also, what doesn't help is I didn't fully customize my lightsaber, so a good thing that there was also an XP farm that you can do. Before you head to the battle, if you turn left, there should be some droids, and if you take them out, you get like a bunch of XP. So after a while, I fully customized my classes out with every single stance, but even that didn't even help me out at all. And after dying 150 more times, yes, it took that long, I finally figured out what was the best stance to use. And that was with the lightsaber and the pistol. It was basically there the whole time because it was even in the cutscene, but mainly because what you can do with it is you can create distance and start shooting at him, then all you have to do is just avoid his shots, but still, it is so hard to complete this. I don't know why, but they just made it incredibly difficult for no reason. It's not even the main boss. Why did I have to make it so hard? But after dying 180 times, the longest in this game, by the way, I finally completed it. Oh, he's so close to dying, come on. Oh crap, I got like one stim left. Wait, what? I couldn't even use it. Are you kidding me? Alright, I just can't get hit at all. I got some bullets left. Let's just try and use these. Oh my god, there we go, finally. Holy shit. That took so long to complete. I'm gonna be honest, if Cal kills him, I'm gonna be so satisfied. Yes, there we go, finally, Cal. Die, you piece of shit. You know what, that made that 5 hours worth it. And if you thought Ravis was hard enough, the next opponent is even crazier. This is Rick the Door Technician, the stormtrooper that charges at you, and all you need to do is just stab him. I mean, what more do you want from that? I mean, he tried his best, but yeah, that was definitely one of the easiest bosses I've ever had to fight. But right after though, we finally get into our final fight with Cal and Dagon. Now, this one was a little bit easier than the last match because we also had Bode on our side. So we basically just had to tag team him. So while he was distracted with Bode, I could just take him out with my pistol. Now, there's 3 parts to this fight. The first one is with you and Bode both shooting at him. Second part is, well, Bode's out and you just have to fight him alone. And then halfway through the fight, Bode also comes back in to help you out. And then the third round gets a little bit complicated. Dagon basically teleports you to the top of the roof, flipping you upside down, and then while you're trying to also fight him, he also has clones of himself also attacking you. Now, I think I did pretty good on the first one. I got him to like half health, which isn't too bad. This one only took me 25 tries. Now, the issue was mainly just because it's very different from Ravis. Like, he can actually attack you from long range, so you just have to be careful where you're standing. Also, his clones are also very annoying because you couldn't tell which one's who, so there could be a chance where you actually just fighting him by accident, which he has a lot of health, or you could just be fighting a random clone, and it's very hard to tell which one's which because you have to be prepared for what attacks they give you. But at the end, we finally got it. Alright, there we go, we finally did it. Now, I'm gonna say this was actually really easy compared to Ravis. This was actually really simple. Also, how is Cal damaged by that? Like, you guys have been slicing each other, and then only till now he got sliced properly. I will say the kill here is probably my least favorite one out of the 3 so far. Ravis is my favorite, and the Night Sister would have been been the second. So this one would be the third. Also, we got a little fight with Bode after he turned on us a little bit later into the story. Now, we did lose the fight and it was very small, but that wasn't the one I was excited for. It was this match here, Seer versus Darth Vader. Now, I didn't know if we're going to get an actual fight between these two because in Fallen Order, there wasn't really much of a fight. It was just a bunch of cutscenes, but this one was worth it. I mean, just look at this. This scene right here is just already perfect, and it's also in the game as well. It's not a cutscene. Now, after dropping a bookcase on top of Darth Vader, my game also decided to crash. Oh my god, are you serious? Like right now it has to just completely crash. Really, game? So I had to restart the mission a couple of times to get back to where I was. The only two parts that stuck me up in the fight was when I accidentally misclicked when he attacked me. I'm just constantly being choked, and then straight after the next cutscene in the middle of the fight, he just throws a bookshelf right at my face, and if I'm not fast enough to dodge it, I die immediately. But after I died multiple times in this, it doesn't matter because Sia still died. Like, I wish there was a way she could have got out of this, but of course Vader was just more powerful than her. It just sucks because like you spend a lot of time trying to complete it, and then at the end of the day, she still dies anyway. So it just feels like it didn't really matter, but regardless, I finally made it to the final boss fight of the game, Cal versus Bode. Now, I did stuff this up a couple of times. I think it only took me 2 hours to complete. So basically, Cal wants to make this new planet that they're on as a safe haven from the people who are being terrorized by the Emperor, but Bode has different plans. He only wants to make this place a safe haven for him and his daughter, and he's basically consumed by the dark side. So there's only one reasonable action to do, and that is to take him out. Now, the first part is actually quite easy. It's just me and Marin trying to take him out, both tag teaming on him, holding him down, slicing him as well, but his attacks are quite brutal. Like, if you have one wrong move, you could basically just die at any second. But after being choked and thrown off a cliff, Marin saves me by flying me back into him, landing onto another platform. Now, this is where things get a little intense. Also, it's probably a good thing that Bode gave me his gun, because he does this move where he like throws his lightsaber towards me, and then he's just unarmed. So all I need to do is just basically shoot him while trying to move away from the lightsaber that's chasing me. But that's just the easy part. The next part is a little bit more intense just because it is the same as the first stage where you just have to be perfectly timed in your shots. But it's just like a lot of these moves I just had to constantly avoid because if I stuffed it up, I lose a lot of health so many times. Okay, how is that fair? It didn't even indicate that he was red and was ready to attack me. Like there was no red overlay on him. He just went for it and I died. Now the good thing is that he uses the same moves multiple times. So eventually on my 12th try, I finally got to the third part, and this one is just ridiculous. Like there's constant red attacks. I barely had any time to attack him because usually if someone uses their red move, they're stunned for a little second and you can start slicing again. That wasn't a thing in this. He just kept constantly using his red attacks. I didn't even have a chance to just go in there and hit him once. The only trick that I found that actually got him was when he chokes me and brings me towards him, I just dash behind him, which makes it so he just swings and completely misses me, and that gives me a perfect opportunity to maybe like hit him twice. But that's all I could do at this point. Every other part of this fight is just me constantly avoiding his like shots anyway. But this one only took me 88 attempts, which I think was around 100 less than Ravis. But we finally completed the final boss fight of the game. All right, here we go. So he just grabs me. Now I can just slice. Oh my god, yes. There we go, finally. Oh, that took so long. Just die, Bode. I want you dead so badly, man. Come on, Cal. I don't even care if you join the dark side now. Just kill him. I'm actually surprised Cal actually gave him a choice. But man, that's gonna suck. Getting killed with your own gun as well. Oh, and he also got double tapped as well. There we go, finally. Yeah, he was basically consumed by the dark side as well. Like, he even threw his daughter to the other side of the room. But there we go. I finally completed the full game of Jedi Survivor on Grand Master mode. And I think, you know, this is the appropriate time to change my lightsaber color. Because, yeah, this is well deserved. But there we go. Just look at that. I know I could have changed it earlier, but this just made this whole process feel like it was worth it. So out of all the 3 bosses, the hardest one was Ravis, of course. Then it was Bode, and then it was Dagon. And I'm gonna keep saying this, Ravis was not even the main villain. Why did he have to be the hardest? Wouldn't it make sense for Bode to be the hardest boss fight to kill? I'm so confused with that decision.